How's it going over there, Patrick?
Not great.
Everything going well?
Not great.
Oh boy.
That's like something crazy over there.
It's time, guys. It's time to go live. It's What's Cooking with Patrick
I was gonna say, you-
and Joss. Yeah, we got some nice music playing. We got to shut the music off. Welcome to our kitchen and the award-winning What's Cooking with Patches and the Cats.
You're welcome.
Much more laid-back version of the KJ Today Show, where executive producer Jonna and myself sit in the kitchen while Patches makes us a meal and we hang out with the cats. Yeah.
But like,
Yeah, right?
Can everyone hear us, actually? 'Cause that's one of the things that we need to know.
Is this thing on? Hello, everybody. Just a reminder that we'd love to have you checking in with your KJ crew number. This is still a sanctioned KJ crew event. If you don't have your crew number yet, please go to kjcrew.com.
It's not official, doesn't it?
Crew with K.com. Just put it in the comments for you. Let's see. We'll bring the other camera in. Leanne said crew number 10. Jonna, she just watched your book review.
thank you.
What book was this that you just put up?
Called 1,000 Miles by Bridget Morrissey.
1,000 Miles.
Yes, it's about a girl and a guy. They were best friends. They're not best friends anymore. His grandma dies, and she used to live in Colorado. And they made this trip from Illinois to Colorado when they were teenagers. And now he has to go clean out his grandma's house. And him and this girl haven't talked in 10 years. And so he shows up at her door unannounced and is like,
Holy cow.
I want to go on this trip with you. I want to drive 1,000 miles with you. It was really good. It was kind of slow. I didn't know if I was actually going to finish it. But it was really good. Very heartfelt, very light, very moving.
We have crew number 2, Laura, watching. Crew number 3, Michelle, is watching. Let's see. Let's bring in the cat cam here, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to get out of the screen here. Jonna is sitting next to our king, Mr. Grayson. You say hi to everybody. You say hi to everybody. He said, I have had a day, guys. I got poked. I got my ears cleaned.
Oh, great.
I did not like any of that. I got more eardrops coming tonight. He does seem to be feeling better, although I did see he was licking again. He's got some real bad skin allergies. And what we're more concerned about is his ears. So, Malcolm, you want to say hi? He says, yeah, I need to get in here, see what's going on. Worried about my brother, man. Oh, you're such a good boy. So we're going to do, and then he sees the ducks and he's like, I got to go. So Grayson's going to be getting some eardrops to help with the inflammation that's going on in his ears. And hopefully that clears everything up.
Yes. He is as tough as they come.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. But the good news today was that his mouth has never looked better. So all of that time that we have spent helping Grayson with his stomatitis.
We actually did the math today. It's been 9 years.
You guys, Grayson's adoption anniversary is coming up on the 29th. 9 days away from a big celebration, Grayson.
That's right, buddy.
Of being in our home for 9 years, sir.
Gosh, Grayson.
The impossible kitty.
I know.
Grayson, we've been hanging out with them for a long time, man.
Yeah, you sure have, right? I know. It wasn't long after we met you. Were you interning when I got Grayson, Jonna?
I think you might have already had him.
I think so too. Right?
I think next year will be 9 years that I've known you.
Yeah. Oh man, Grayson, you got here just in time for Jonna. He said, "Yeah,"
and he loves me.
It's gotten a lot better since Jonna.
He's my big sister.
Part cooking show, part cat show. Malcolm is very interested in what's going on right now. Coca-Cola is not sponsoring us.
If you
Jo-
would like to, Coca-Cola,
We
I will
welcome
drink
it.
it. Okay.
Jonna
I
Jonna
will
loves
drink the
some
I
Coca-Cola.
do.
Would
Yes,
switch
Malcolm.
Pepsi to Coca-Cola if they sponsored us.
I don't even need to switch. I will just genuinely.
You know what? I never really had a preference, guys. I mean, but if Coke, if you're watching, I will have a preference if you pay me to. Thank you very much. I can take you over here, show you. Not only is it what's cooking with Patches and the cats, but we got the ducks here tonight. Patches, nobody can really see that, so you didn't really need to point it out. But now you know there's poop on the deck.
Yes, sir.
I know. He's ridiculous.
He's
So
a Midwesterner, so he's.
let's see. We'll just keep the camera on the cats here for the moment. We need to discuss something. Actually, we're going to pull the cat cam out here for a second because Jonna and I need to talk about something.
We're going to fight?
If
If
you,
she wants to fight, she's choosing violence currently.
let's see, Laura, I'm catching up. Laura says 9 years. Yeah, 9 years. That is insane. Let's see. Yeah, Leanne, thank you. She watched the video on YouTube. If you want the whole update on what's going on with Grayson, I did do a live today when we got home.
Executive producer Leanne?
It is executive producer Leanne. Yes, it is. We sent her, she's got her certificate now. When you sign up on our Patreon to be an executive producer, you get your name in the credits of the show. And you also get this lovely plaque that says you are an accomplished executive producer. So we sent Leanne some Conquest Journal goodies, which, by the way, we're going to have some What's Poppin' coming up. Be talking pop culture. Don't worry, Jonna, I got a couple stories.
Okay, because I was like, I didn't know we were doing
this, but you know, in my prior life, I was an entertainment reporter on morning shows.
I thought you were a promotions person.
Too. I mean, many things.
Listen to the Hollywood Dirt with KJ.
Oh my God!
I was holding it upside down. Like, nope, that's not how we want.
You deserve to be 60% in the book if you can't even hold it correctly.
Wow, I think we're going to need some context with that aggressive statement.
You see, I'm over here like shopping to keep my blood pressure down.
So Leanne has her executive producer certificate displayed in her office.
Oh my God! Thank you, Leanne. That is amazing.
Put on your resume.
Yeah, you can. You can actually build your own IMDb page, and you can put that you're an executive producer of our show. So if you know you're a budding filmmaker and you'd like to build up your IMDb, I did not know this was a thing until our Kickstarter, but we had some people that during the Paranormal Crossroad Kickstarter, I was like, I don't know that person. And they donated like a lot of money. There were a couple of filmmakers who watch Kickstarter and will help kickstart these shows. And then they get their names in the credits and they get to put another credit on their IMDb page. So I was like, hey, right? Yeah. All right. So anyway, back to this book here.
Look.
Yeah. So let's catch everybody up.
KJ wants to fight about it. I'm gonna go ahead and put my phone down.
Let's catch everybody up.
I'm gonna lock
it. This.
In
fight mode.
I went live on my personal page on Facebook upstairs about an hour ago because Jonna wasn't paying any attention to me. Patches wasn't paying any attention to me.
Well, KJ, when do we ever pay attention to
Right. So I'm like, I'm going to go upstairs.
Right, exactly.
And I am going to let everybody in on this fight that is about to happen because let's see. Oh, Leanne said I'm going to look into that. Oh yeah, Leanne, update your CV with executive producer and your IMDb page. Thank you.
We will be great references.
So I let everybody in on the fact that this book. Do you remember when you brought this home, Patches?
Yeah, that was from Kelly at Conquest Journal.
Did you bring it?
No, it's Thursday.
You brought it home Thursday.
Brought it home Thursday.
You brought it home Thursday.
Almost 7 days.
things have been a little
Yes.
stick here.
A bit.
We were not able to make our schedules work. I would like to go back to the beginning and just let you know that Jana told me I should be reading this. According to Jana, all the book talkers are raving about this book.
I did not say that you should be reading.
You were like,
I was like, you like YA and fantasy, and you like dragons. You would probably like it.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, so I am a Kindle person. I'm an ebook person. So I was like, I'm not waiting for the actual book. I'll just get it on my Kindle. So I did. And I started reading it that night, which was probably like, I don't know, a week and a half ago.
No, it was about 5 days ago.
No, I've been reading it for well over a week. Because I was reading it before you brought this home.
That's on my side of the story.
Okay. Yeah. I'm actually going to go out. Sorry to derail for a sec, but I am actually going to go out and feed the bunnies and the ducks. So every mic that you hear is live. So if I start yelling at the ducks, I apologize.
Mute your mic.
I guess I can, but it's taking my memory off.
Mute your mic, dude.
I guess they can. Oh, am I muted now? Am I muted now? And am I? Yep. No. Now I'm muted, and now I'm not muted.
It's really helpful.
Muted.
All right. So, anyway, I started reading this book on Jana's recommendation. Executive producer Jana.
Jelly from Conquest Journals, also.
The founder of the Can't Commit to a Book Club recommended a book, so I started reading it. And we even had
any other books.
Well, because you said there you hit all the things. It's YA and it has dragons and like magical stuff going on. It's totally me. I'm totally in for it. So I started reading it, and you actually, I think last week, maybe after What's Cooking with Patches and the Cats, you had mentioned we were talking about book club because we started to talk about like actually having a book club. Mm-hmm. Excuse you, Johnny Storm. And you said, I don't think that you will read the book fast enough to be able to do book club.
I feel like I didn't say
Yes,
that.
you did.
I feel like I didn't.
Because you're like,
that.
You weren't being mean about it. You were just like, you read like 5 to 10 pages. Like it takes you forever to read a book. You won't be able to
own admission. Also,
that's why I own up to it. I totally own up to it. Leanne says I'm in a waiting list at the library. 7-week wait for this book.
Get the audio book.
Yeah. Or just get the Kindle version.
It's
I'm loving
20 hours on the audio book.
Oh my goodness. So, hey, Socks.
Hey, Socks.
So we'll get some cats back here. So anyway, I've been reading this book. I have been on and off in my quest to have better mental health. I've been giving myself time to read, and so I've been reading faster. And so I am 67% of the way done with this book, which I am just giving to Jana now. Aren't you so glad that I'm taking care of my mental health and reading more?
Look, let's talk about this. Because even though KJ does read slower than I have, KJ's doing like 500 things during the day.
It's true.
And like really the only time she has to read is at night before she goes to bed. So I'm like, okay, I read like all day long because I neglect my job, but that's fine. Oh, my
God. You also do the audio stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
I also listen to audiobooks.
I can't do audiobooks.
But Shelly from Conquest Journals, we were at the darts thing for your birthday.
Oh, yes.
And she was like, oh, I have the physical copy of the book. I'll take it to Patches to bring to you. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I was waiting on Shelly didn't bring it to Patches. I reminded her to bring it to Patches. And then Patches brought it home. And then every time I was trying to come over here to get the book, it was something going on. Allegedly, there was always something going on where I couldn't come over to get the book.
There has been a lot going on.
Allegedly.
No, there have been things going on, Jonna. Although it didn't get funny until, was it last night that we were gift fighting?
Yes, until last
We'll
night.
have to screenshot the gifts. We got in a gift fight last night.
Because KJ, we're like going back and forth last night because I interviewed an author and we were just going back and forth on WhatsApp. And she goes, I'm halfway done with Fourth Wing. I was like, what? What do you mean? I have never been so irate in my whole life. Like Socks was just like, Mom, are you okay? Like,
Hey, Beth, she just joined the party. It's a real party, right?
Hey, speaking of Socks. Socks just came screaming. I was like, what? You need me, Mom?
But look, all I'm saying is KJ just hit me with the 50%. I haven't even started. I haven't even started the book. And she's like, 50% done. And I'm like, how are you 50% done? You don't read.
Because I've been taking care of my mental health and giving myself more time to read.
The one book that I recommend you to decide to take care of your mental health.
Why do you care?
Because I have a reputation to uphold.
I think less of you if I finish this book.
I think less of me because you don't read like I read.
I know, but
that's not. Look, KJ, it's a whole thing. Okay, I have very not great self-esteem about myself when it comes to certain things, and reading is one of them. Okay,
coming from a woman that actually has one of the largest book collections I've ever seen in my life.
It's competition?
I know it's not a competition.
Then why are you pitting me against you? Shouldn't you be proud of me? Like I thought.
I'm so proud of you. Look,
I thought you would be proud of me. Like, oh my gosh, look at you reading like a big girl.
Under all of the anger, which is just unprocessed trauma, you know. All of that. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud that you've taken the initiative. Hey, I want to say that you are actually taking care of yourself and your mental health, and you're like, you know, something that makes me happy. I'm gonna read this book.
Yep,
that makes me happy for you.
Thank you.
I'm happy for you.
You didn't seem like it.
I'm just a little upset because it was my idea. It was Shelly's idea to read the book. She was like, let's book club it. And I was like, okay. And then KJ's almost done. And I don't even know how far along Shelly is in the book. And then Shelly's daughter.
Well, I'm guessing the way Shelly reads books, she's already done.
Probably why she gave it to you, right?
I'm going to have to read the audiobook. I'm going to have to listen to the audiobook.
Yeah.
Give me 3 days.
I think she's done. Shelly isn't, Shelly can't be with us tonight. But I figured she was done since she gave you the book.
Her daughter Haley is also supposed to read. Maybe that can be our first live book club.
See, and I'll be able to participate because I did my homework and I read the book. Can't believe you were ever mad at me about this.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Oh, I honestly wish you could have seen her reaction because she was talking to her sister online. Or on FaceTime, I should say.
Sister before.
On FaceTime. So as
that she's reading more than me.
Right. And to Jonna's defense, I was like, oh, KJ's live, right? So
I'm telling a secret.
I'm sure Patrick assumed I knew the secret.
Well, I
he read the whole.
You guys talk literally all the damn time. So
we talk more in gifts lately.
Yeah,
just
Chris Evans getting married, and then like with the book thing, our whole conversation is gifts.
It is
very aggressive gifts. I was like, I hate you so much. I was like, but I love you aggressively.
Well, there's Amelia. She's coming up to say hello. She's been very concerned about her brother. I know. Well,
Gretchen is the mama cat of the family.
The hard thing for Amelia is that like her comfort thing, I'm sure if you have followed me, her comfort thing is to suckle Grayson's ears, which is super weird. But he has been obviously uncomfortable and not wanting her to suck on his ears. So
I don't think he ever truly did, but he just like acquiesced.
Well, that was one of the things I knew something had to be wrong because he hissed at her a couple
Look,
times.
and Grayson does not hiss.
And we're like,
No.
no,
I've never heard that a day in my life.
No, I know.
I after KJ went to bed one night, and normally it's me and
We go get some
Amelia
chicken.
and Grayson in the kitchen as I'm prepping their chicken. Hi, Johnny Storm.
Oh, Johnny Storm, you make such sweet
Like
sounds.
Grayson went like, I'm like,
Mhm.
what?
Yeah, not good.
Guys, look at KJ's birthday present.
Yeah, you have to
I got
put here. I can turn the camera. What? Oh, whoops! I dropped
Look,
the camera.
that was
Look, I can drop the
Don't drop
camera.
the camera.
chicken.
Oh my God, this is a whole idea.
Happy present, guys. This goes right into what's popping in pop culture.
It's the cap cup. So
Yeah.
it's KJ and Chris Evans, and
Mhm.
obviously our boy Captain Socks,
Mm.
and then of course my picture with Chris Evans because it's iconic, as we know.
Coffee. I'm gonna drink out of that. So bitter.
Okay, let's talk about it because literally the day after I ordered that was when I found out that Chris Evans had gotten married, and I was like, "What?" He's on a cup now, so I can't really do anything about it. My mom's got a framed picture of me and him in her house. I've got the 16 by 20 in my house. I got a little 8 by 10 at my desk at work.
It's
Now
over now.
I gotta print off my picture of me and Ross so I can kind of like, offset it.
I know.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to.
Really
Oh
good.
man.
It's really hard times out here in these streets for
Yeah, I love this. This cup is great. So thank you. I don't.
It's a
I
great
worked
cup.
very hard on it.
It's one of my favorite pictures. It's great. That's one of my favorite pictures I've taken with Chris Evans. I've taken so many that I get to have favorites.
The stalking that went on KJ's Facebook page. Picture of her, and I had to crop people out of that picture.
My friend Gwen and Anthony Mackie that you cropped out of this picture.
Watched the movie with Anthony Mackie in it yesterday.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Oh shoot! I think we just went dead. Nope, there we are.
Oh, you just closed the tab.
Will you hand me the mouse so that I'm not touching this screen? Thank you.
I don't want to touch this computer. Ew.
Oh, Johnny, you want to do a little what's popping?
Sure.
Come on, let's do it, man. Come on.
What's happening?
In pop culture, producer Johnny. Powered by Conquest Journals.
I'm sorry, it's executive producer John.
She works for Jerry.
Yeah, she does.
Chris Evans' new movie and his photo shoot. Feelings on all of this?
Okay, let's talk about the movie first because I was very.
Go ahead.
Look,
It's the little things, man.
look, you guys know that I'm on Twitter being emo or whatever, but like since Chris Evans got married, like I just kind of get on there and it's just like his face flooding my timeline still. So then I'm just scrolling through one day, just casually, and then it comes across and it goes, Chris Evans' new movie score on Rotten Tomatoes. His new movie is Pain Hustlers with Emily Blunt.
Yes.
Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing then.
Oh, you think so?
Guess what the Rotten Tomatoes score was? Just
What's that?
23%.
I'm good with that. You know why? Because every Rotten Tomatoes score that is so low, it's usually a movie that I love.
Dude, I
In time will tell.
literally was like, so were all of the Rotten Tomatoes reviewers women who were in love with Chris
Right.
Evans, and now he's married, and they're like, no.
That's what I was thinking, right? They're like, no, this is garbage. This is pure garbage.
I was like, I was gonna wait in for the marriage announcement until after the movie came out, And so I just immediately screenshot it and sent it to KJ, and I was like, well, the internet has spoken. Are we still gonna watch this? She was like, oh, absolutely, we're still gonna watch it.
But will we be tainted by
I don't
the
know.
nuptials?
I still remember.
Tainted by the nuptials.
Okay, well, I guess I'll have to think about it like Chris Evans wasn't married when this movie was filming.
That's true, but he was with her.
He was, but they weren't married.
He was on the way to
They
being
weren't married. Okay, let's talk about how surprised I am because we've only been dating for like a year.
Well,
Maybe.
but when the announcement came out that they were dating, they said, like their rep said, they had been dating seriously for quite some time. So it may have been like a couple years or 18 months. I can't imagine it would be too long
Right.
that we, there wouldn't have been some shot, some
Right.
paparazzi that.
But let's talk about how great Chris Evans is. I don't know
Okay.
who his security team is or who that man is never photographed anywhere.
Mm-mm.
Like you really gotta catch him. Like when Chris Evans goes out, he wants to get caught by the paparazzi. He
True.
never gets caught.
Or publish certain
Right.
pictures.
Right.
Just saying.
There's never a picture of Chris Evans that I don't think is planned.
That's a good point.
Mhm.
He only goes out if there is a planned photo shoot. Legitimately.
Bonnie, she says, I'm just bitter that he's so much younger, or that she's so much younger than me.
Let's talk about that too. She is 26 and I'm 28. Yeah. It's 2 years between me and that girl, and he still married her.
Mm. That is true.
It probably helps that she probably wants to have children, but I would have your babies, Chris Evans. I would give. Okay.
Michelle says he also got off social media, which is maybe why, like he took that break. So
That could be.
Right, or Chris Evans' friends because nobody knew.
no,
Like,
everybody loves him.
Like
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. was at his wedding. Like,
Mhm.
I'm like, I'm very
That's-
upset, but I'm very happy.
Mm.
I know, right? I mean, he kept it nice and tight.
Mhm.
Like, hey guys, all his closest friends is like, you know what? We're good. This is what we're doing. Make plans. And it honestly, it probably could have been like what a couple weeks notice as well.
True.
So I mean, like,
All right, look, guys, we are 26 minutes into what's cooking with Patches and the Cats, and we still don't know what's cooking. So let's take a break from what's popping. We're still
well,
gonna.
thank you,
we still,
Gerald.
thank you, Conquest Journals. We're still gonna talk more about what's popping because we got to talk about In Sync yet. But first, though, I can turn it this way. What's popping? What's cooking? Come
Oh
on,
my
Patches.
gosh.
There's so many
Get away.
questions.
Get away.
What's cooking?
Get away.
People want to know. Come on, man.
Not to be-
Look, the camera's off, Jana, so she's already back on her phone.
Look, I'm
What are you shut up? Shut up right now.
spooky t-shirts.
Can't you look for spooky t-shirts when we're done?
I can look for spooky t-shirts when the camera isn't on me.
You are rude.
I'm just looking for this one particular shirt, okay? And
One particular shirt in 30 minutes. You think it's going to be gone in 30 minutes?
pay attention to me right now. You're talking to Patches.
We're all
Oh
paying
my
attention
God.
to you.
You-
All right. That's fine. I'm just saying, I bet Jimmy Fallon's executive producer doesn't scroll through his phone.
Producers backstage being like, what are you doing?
All right, just people need to know what's cooking.
Oh, yeah.
What's cooking? Come on. The people need to know. The paparazzi is here. We want to know what's cooking. All right. So we got some chicken ready to go here.
Yes, we do
It's
actually.
already seasoned and
It
prepped.
is already seasoned and prepped. The grill is on and fired up.
Mhm.
We are using, we're doing chicken bacon clubs tonight, grilled chicken bacon club.
Yes.
And the prime spice is going to be the Walden's Wonder Spice.
The Walden's Wonder Spice.
And even though there's
Is Indiana small business.
Indiana's own small business, and even though there is paprika in the spice, I like to put a little extra on top of it. So
I've got some bacon over there.
yes, we already prepped the bacon prior to.
Oh, that's love. Oh, we got like a Matrix thing going on here, or an Inception thing. Or
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. All right. Are we gonna have fresh cut fries?
We are, so I am letting them dry out a little bit, but
What is the purpose? They were sitting in a bucket of water.
they were sitting in a bucket of salt water to
Oh.
help pull out the starch.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm trying to be as healthy as possible as one can be
Yeah.
when you fry fresh cut fries in canola oil.
All right. Thank you very
Just
much.
saying.
Thank you very much, Patches. Let's go over here and see if we can bug Jana for some more what's popping.
What's up?
Yeah. Did you find what was going on in your life?
Did I find what was going on? Did
Yeah.
I find this right?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Whoa, hey, what's popping? What's popping in pop culture
That is
with
a-
executive producer Jana? What's that?
That graphic.
Oh, I always say that loud.
Oh,
It's
Do you know how long it took me to realize that she did that live?
what?
Yeah.
I do
Oh,
not
the dropping. Oh, it's the interludes between stories of what's popping.
on pause.
What's poppin'?
Again.
Oh, there we go.
You
Okay.
did that one live, and I was like, "There's no way that you do that live."
Right.
No.
I was like, "And she's got the sound effect." Like,
All right, so let's talk about this NSYNC thing.
let's talk about it.
Okay, first of all, I know you've been talking with Gamer Katie from the Kind of Nerdy Girls about
Okay.
this. I miss her too. She's over in
I'm sorry. Wait, what is her proper title?
Emmy award-winning TV producer, Gamer Katie.
Thank you.
There we go.
Put that on a name plaque.
I don't know, man. Oh, we really should make her a name plaque.
Oh my
that
God.
says,
And it's
President,
That's the biggest thing you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, love it. So, couple of things. Thanks to producer Patches for alerting us to this. What's Poppin', powered by Conquest Journals.
Conquest.
NSYNC is going to be on Hot Ones tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So we get to watch them eat hot wings
I
and
can't wait.
discuss their lives.
And for the record, if
Yeah.
you have never watched Hot Ones,
Please watch it. It's so
go back,
great.
literally, like, just subscribe, go back to season 1 and just pick out your favorite celebs, and you could just like cherry pick the whole thing.
Still just on YouTube.
Yes.
Gosh,
It's- I mean, like,
man,
I know Sean Hayes is fantastic.
We should email him and be like, "So what are you doing?" Like,
Right?
what are you
Or Sean,
doing?
oh, his not
What's
Sean
his
Hayes.
name? Sean Hayes.
Not Sean Hayes.
Sean Hayes
That's
is from
he's on
Wilbur.
Smart List. Yes, and yeah, just Jack. Sean. Sorry, Sean.
Guys, we
Yeah,
have
there's this thing called-
our fingertips, guys.
You know, but like legit, if just go back and they have a literal who's who
Yes,
of celebrities
Yeah,
on this show.
What is it?
Evan. He's
Sean.
Sean Evans. Sorry.
There's a British Chris Evans
yeah.
that
There's
does
a lot of
cars.
Chris Evans.
Yeah, Sean Evans. Okay.
Yeah, Sean Evans. I am so sorry if you ever see this.
John, are you
So
related
anyway.
to Chris?
No offense, Sean, but we're trying to talk about NSYNC here. So tomorrow night is NSYNC's premiere
I
episode
can't wait.
of Pink Ones. And then this past weekend, Joey was at night. Joey Fatone was at NightCon, and he was very careful about talking about the single that's coming out because you know it's tied to Trolls and they can't actively promote the movie. But Bonnie, KJ Crew number 25, Bonnie watched the entire thing because you know I have that 7-second attention span.
She said, "I have ADD." Thank you.
that everybody talks about when I'm making a video, and I'm like, it's 7 seconds to get their attention. That's so irritating. I'm the irritating one. It's
Sorry,
me.
that was loud.
I'm the problem. It's me. That's why I tell you during the KJ Today show, you'll never be bored because I get bored way faster than anybody else. That's why we have like 18 segments on the KJ Today
Yeah.
show.
And that's so difficult for me and Patches.
I know.
That is the most difficult thing because me and Patches are the tangent king and queen. Okay,
The show is not for you. The show is.
let's start our own podcast.
Oh, please do. Be that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, we're gonna start it.
Yeah.
Start it.
Why don't you just do Tangent Tuesdays?
Well,
I don't even care. I don't even care.
all right. We're here 5 days out of the week like normal. Okay?
Yeah. So anyway, back to NSYNC. Joey Fatone said very carefully, none of it's confirmed, but what it sounds like is JT's got another album in him. Then there may be an NSYNC album and tour after that. Maybe, but I don't think they'd be doing all of this stuff together just for this one song for Trolls. But who knows what the plan was supposed to be before the strike,
Right.
right? There may have
True.
been a lot more NSYNC things. I bet on the VMAs they were supposed to perform. right? But they cannot do anything
Yeah.
to promote that movie. So that is, I mean, it just is. It's, you know, one of the things that, you know, with the strike going on, we have to support it. So
I think it's more of like a teaser at this point. You know, like a stealth teaser.
everything is because they can't do,
Yeah.
nobody can do
Yeah,
anything.
you can't promote. You could just
Yeah.
show up together. And when you have a super group like NSYNC and you're doing all these appearances together, the 5 of you, let's just read between the lines, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see. So those were the 2 big things going on.
And God help us if they go on tour, because if you thought Taylor Swift tickets were expensive,
Don't care. Don't care. Oh my God.
that's right. We'll take a second mortgage on the house.
That's
It's
right.
fine.
And say we're gonna be there.
Take a second. I'll make Katie do it, and then me and her can go together.
There you go.
I'll just pay her back.
Yeah.
The thing I gotta pay off.
My friends has been
What's popping?
what's
KJ?
popping. Actually, yeah, if you want, Jana, we can take turns or we can both bring stories so it's not all on
You
you.
know, KJ, I thought we were gonna have like a plan sesh sometime this week, but since you brought it up, I'm thinking, you know how we used to do the kind of nerdy in 30?
Mhm.
I feel like we could do some like pop culture stuff like that.
Sure.
Yeah.
And we could each take 30 seconds and
Mhm.
there's a timer going. And when the 30 seconds is up, no matter what, we got to do the next thing.
Yep.
Man, that's like Christmas for my attention span. My attention span.
Me and KJ, it's only been almost a decade. So.
Yeah, well, let's do a planning session. I was
Okay.
also thinking we'd have to ask the other girls, and I thought maybe it would be something that Shelly from Conquest Journals could join us sometimes.
100%.
What if we did the kind of nerdy girls live, like we do the KJ Today show,
I would love that.
instead of
No,
recording
thank
it
you.
and then putting it
Well,
out?
you're not invited.
So we
Oh.
we wouldn't change anything. We
Right.
just do it live instead.
Yeah. I'll be down for it.
Uh,
You know why? Because then my tangents will not be snipped.
Wait, all right, hold on. Wait, for the record,
it will not be.
for the record, you're the one that edits the kind of nerdy girl podcast.
There's
Editing.
the open and close on the StreamYard. So all I gotta do is download it and upload it. Done.
Right, then there's no snipping.
So then we can have
I'm talking about when I'm trying to like go off, like you know how me and you are when we go off on our tangents or
I know it's weird when we have like these lav mics and
Right.
stuff. Yeah.
like KJ's like, no, we're done
Yeah.
talking about
Yeah,
that.
she can't
I
walk-
have more feelings.
Yeah. She can't walk out of the room and you and I are like, hey, see what the stupid shit goes.
The mute button on these MFs, man. I hate this.
So I like this. So we're doing a planning session. So let's while we're doing that, I'll just give you guys an announcement here, just so you know.
Announcement.
Do you want to do that? Do you want to do the announcement thing?
Oh my God, you're producing this by yourself.
Announcement.
We have announcements.
We have announcements.
Announcements.
I wish I would have known from.
There you go. I got you.
So
The karaoke.
today's show, as you know it and love it, thank you very much, is going to be returning to its regular format on October 4th. My friends,
Did I?
please
Did I
stand
agree?
by. You did. You have agreed to all the dates.
I did. I looked at my calendar and I was like,
So what we're going to be doing is we're going to do the first Wednesday of every month. Who's it? Did Socks come up from under the couch?
Yes.
He
So-
loves being under the couch.
You're weird, bro.
Focus.
I'm sorry. It's just, he doesn't hide under the furniture at my house. So when,
Hey,
he comes,
Patches, don't derail stuff.
so when he comes out from under the couch at your house, it shocks you. I'm like,
Oh no, that's his like jumping out point. Johnny Storm and Malcolm aren't out there to play with him to where he can jump out at. Oh my goodness, Soxy Poo.
Oh my goodness, he is a big boy. I can't see him now.
Oh my
Okay, so
anyway, so sorry.
we're getting Happy Yays Leanne is happy we'll be back. So what we're gonna do, and you know how the holidays get. So in order to not get ourselves in that space where we're grinding instead of having fun, which is the burnout factor and don't think for a second that we didn't have fun. We had fun during the episodes. It was the stuff in between that was just like driving us into the ground. So we are going to come back
Fact.
first Wednesday of every month through the end of the year.
Mhm.
So the first Wednesday of October, November, and December, we will have full on KJ Today Show, dumb jokes. Don't screw the crew.
Can we like augment the format?
No.
Oh,
What do you want?
no dumb.
No, we're going to have
Hey,
dumb
look,
jokes.
Dumb jokes. We gotta get rid of. Don't screw the crew.
No, we're not getting rid of either of those. There is that's an
Jokes is a way afterthought.
What?
Don't screw the crew. Don't screw the crew was like a staple.
You guys like dumb jokes.
Get
Don't
a
you?
vote?
Yes, they do like dumb jokes.
Like dumb
Oh.
jokes. You sat here this morning with me at the table and we watched the guy on
You
Instagram.
went through like 35 dumb jokes consecutive.
It was great.
And 1 out of 35, I chuckled. And literally chuckled.
We
Not a lot.
watched the guy on Instagram. He's always really serious. It's just a white background and he comes on and he's like, the jokes I'm about to tell you are not funny. Don't laugh. And then,
Oh, and then he tells the joke. He's like,
You're
"It's not funny.
it's not
Don't
funny.
laugh."
Don't laugh.
I cackle every time.
Everybody loves the dumb jokes. Sorry, Patches. Sorry. This is a show.
Unfortunate.
It is done by committee. The KJ crew has spoken. We are going to do
So really
dumb
it's dumb.
jokes. Yes.
It's 2 against 1.
Sorry, no, we're getting in the comments. People want the dumb jokes. So we do what you want. So get ready. October 4th. Don't have a big celebrity guest yet. But they are starting to come back because with the strike, there's like these exceptions that they're giving.
Mhm.
Like I had Christopher Knight on because his film is an independent film. Looks absolutely like the most like uplifting, positive vibes film ever made.
Okay.
It's called True Love. It looks adorable.
Is that on Netflix?
True Love, the film. It's out on all the digital platforms. So
Oh no,
it's
that
not
movie on
Netflix.
Netflix is called Love at First Sight or something.
Yeah, no, it looks fantastic. And so some of those actors are coming back to promote some of the independent.
Mhm.
There's like I think it's like almost like a production budget limit that if they were made with like this money or less, they can still be promoting them.
Yeah.
The film festival stuff. So yeah, we'll see. So that is the big announcement. October 4th. We'd love to have you back with us for a full-on KJ Today show, and we will continue, like I said, first Wednesdays of the month, and then we're gonna do we'll do what's cooking. You watch the schedule. We'll do that at least once a month. Patches, what are you doing?
Your phone went dead.
Oh, that's okay. So yeah, just get out of that because you can't turn it off now. You have to escape. You must escape. There we go.
Escaped.
All right. So, so I don't know where I am. Let's see.
Christopher Knight.
Bonnie says, "Got a dip. Cubs game is starting. Bye, bye, bye. Ha ha ha. Bye, bye, bye."
See what she did there.
So the other thing we're talking about doing, we want to have time to do book club. I'm going to bring back some of my cat stuff with some Meow Mondays that will be cat focused, have some guests on. I got a big one planned for the first Meow Monday. And then I thought we can do the kind of nerdy girls, like maybe on a Thursday night live, we do the kind of nerdy girls. So if we have one KJ Today show a month, that will allow us to do all those other fun things and do tangents. And I can talk more about cats and Jonna can talk more about books and Patches can keep cooking and you guys can just keep enjoying all of the fun.
You guys can keep watching us do stuff.
Rooney Cartoony just got here. We need to catch her up. So October 4th, the KJ Today show will return.
You missed a fight between Jonna Why am I yelling? I have a mic on. So.
I don't know.
I know.
What you're screaming.
We're all. I know, right? I know, like bad habits. Missed a fight between Jonna and KJ about a book.
Yeah. So
So it's fine.
Fourth Wing, we had a little bit of a disagreement, but we made up. We're all friends, so get ready for the Can't Commit to a Book Club meeting about Fourth Wing. If you haven't read it, you still have time because Jada just got it, so she will be starting it. Another
Pretty.
announcement that I have, we have a giveaway and we do not need to play Don't Screw the Crew.
Thank God.
So we are just going to draw a number and I will reach out and let you know. But if you have your crew number already, kjcrew.com. We teamed up with the Indianapolis Symphony Orchestra. The first giveaway is Time for Three on Friday, September 29th.
Ooh.
And they're all Grammy Award-winning musicians. So that should be a fun time at the Indianapolis Symphony Orchestra. We have the Sound of Disney night is going to be coming. So from now through December, we're going to be giving away a lot of the cool nights at the Indianapolis Symphony Orchestra. So thank you to the orchestra for teaming up
so
with us again. And I think that's it, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. Like we got Patches is going to be dropping the fries. He's going to be frying up our chicken or whatever he's grilling up our
You want me to
chicken.
tell you about that movie I watched yesterday?
Oh yeah, you got a movie review?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
I think the movie came out last year.
Okay, talk to me about the movie
It's
review.
got Anthony Mackie in it.
Oh, this is the Anthony Mackie one. Okay.
Yes. It's called We Have a Ghost. And it's not scary.
Okay, I'm surprised because you don't like anything with
Well,
ghosts.
I watched the preview for it and I was like, oh, this is going to be funny. And it's got David Harbour in it, as we all know. We know and love him.
Mhm.
And Hopper from Stranger Things.
By the way, Erina is ready for a book club about Fourth Wing.
Okay.
She has all the thoughts.
Okay, cool. So we'll get there.
We will.
We'll get there. I promise, guys.
Okay. And when you get done, Leanne has a dumb joke, but I'm not telling it until Patches gets back.
Okay, cool.
All right. Yes, please put your dumb jokes in the comments. Thank you. To you, Jonna.
What was I saying? Oh, so it's Anthony Mackie and David Harbour. David Harbour is a ghost. He literally has like zero. He doesn't speak at all in the movie. He's just like a ghost, right?
Oh,
He
okay.
can just like.
What was that?
He doesn't talk. He's only just like groan. Anthony Maggie's family moves into this house that turns out to be haunted by David Harbour's ghost.
Okay.
And then
Which money did he make to just go, "Well,
probably a lot. I mean, he was in the whole movie, so like he was there like literally the whole 2 hours. So his son makes a video about it. It goes viral. They thought, ooh, had some popping. So the video goes viral, and then they start making all this money on the ghost, blah blah blah. But his son wants to like help the ghost move on,
okay.
and so he goes on like this quest to like figure out what happened to the ghost because he died in that house that they live in, bro. And the plot twist, let me tell you, I
Oh,
was
boy.
not expecting it.
All right. Do we need spoiler alerts? Okay.
The movie came out like last year.
Yeah, then I think we're fine.
Probably. Yeah, I think it came out around like Halloween time last year.
Oh, okay. And you know me, I won't remember anything you
Right.
said. So
I think you would like it actually. It was
Really?
It was pretty good.
Sorry about the ambient noise. That's Johnny Storm. Jonathan Lowell Spencer shitstorm again. Dartwood, Lord of all.
It was around. So
You're talking about Casper.
Casper was a child. So anyway, so his son goes on this quest with his next door neighbor, who he ends up dating at the end. To like figure out what happened, like he got murdered or whatever.
Okay.
To find out. So he goes to like this bar. Like also, David Harbour's ghost can leave their house.
what?
He's not tied. It's not like supernatural. He's not like tied to the house. Yeah. So like,
Ghosts wouldn't travel.
so he can leave. And he
Nice.
can also like people can't touch him, but he can touch people
Oh,
and like do stuff. I was like, that is so weird. I was like, but you can't talk. I don't understand.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, like that's none of my business though. You know?
it's David Harbour going.
Bro, none of my business that he can't talk, but he can touch people and he can leave the house, right?
Yeah.
He can make himself invisible. So David Harbour goes, this is what happened. David Harbour's character, his wife, they had a daughter.
Okay.
The wife died basically during childbirth.
Oh.
Sad times. And so then David Harbour was like taking care of her. His wife had a sister who lived in the house that David Harbour died in. Her sister could not have children. And she said that it was a sign from God to get rid of David Harbour's character because his wife died. And so God was telling her that since her sister died, that she needed to take care of her sister's child.
Oh my God.
And
That's
so
completely messed up.
I did not expect this movie to be that deep.
let me tell you how shook I was. I was like, and so shook. And so David Harbour's character brings his daughter to their house one day because he's going to an appointment, and they murder him, bury him in the backyard.
What?
Yeah. And then they made up this whole story about how he was an alcoholic and he abandoned his daughter and
Oh
like
my God.
all this other stuff. And then of course, like the kid like finds out, and then for some reason the CIA is like trying to capture David Harbour's ghost.
And he became a samurai and took vengeance on the family that. Oh,
Wow.
okay. Sorry.
I don't know what movie that is. What movie is that?
I don't know. Just about any anime
He's making
show ever.
Then there was like this very violent scene where I definitely thought Anthony Mackie's character like died.
Oh no.
And also like his other son's character died because the old man, who's like the husband who murdered David Harbour's character, breaks into their house.
What?
Yes, he breaks into their house and then he starts just whooping everybody's ass who's coming at
As it
them.
goes.
Like, no, this is like David Harbour's the ghost. This is the guy who's still alive who actually murdered him.
Okay.
So like the guy, he's like, he hit Anthony Mackie upside the head with something, like cracked his skull, bro. I was like, oh my God. I thought he was laying on the ground like, oh, like he was dead, okay? And then he like smacked his son and his son fell down the steps and he was just laying at the bottom of the steps like he's dead or whatever. And I'm like, okay, what's happening? Because like, I don't understand what's going on. Like, are they dead? Because like, that is messed up. Like you just came. First of all, you murdered somebody.
Right.
Steal his child because your wife was like, I want to have a baby, but I can't. So let's kill this man. And also, I would like to point out that, as we all know, Anthony Mackie is a black man, and as we all know, black people do not like ghosts.
That's fair.
Not-
All right.
okay. When they find out that they have a ghost, his wife says, we need to move. And he was like, why? We can make money. She was like, we're not going to be one of those white families that's into the house with the ghost. And I was like, yes, bro. You preach at him. Okay. Anyway, they ended up killing the man who was trying to murder them. He like David Harbour like knocked him out or whatever. And then Anthony Mackie pushed him out a window because he was trying to like come at his son. So he like,
So happy.
he died. Yeah. Yeah. They ended up moving. And then David Harbour's ghost got reunited with his daughter. They had this very nice little scene. And then he got to like turn into magic dust or whatever. It was very sad. Like it was happy. I was like crying. I was like, am I okay?
That was way deeper than what I thought.
Oh, dude, way deeper than what I thought it was. It's not like it wasn't funny because it was hilarious.
Listen, I really enjoyed having the camera on Malcolm while you were giving your movie review because he kept yawning and stretching like
It's like,
it's just the most boring thing.
look at my He's like, where are we gonna get back to the chicken?
Everybody can still see me acting like I was dead. Like I was
Until
yeah.
Bye, Amelia.
It was a good movie. If you don't like scary movies but kind of want a spooky feel, We Have a Ghost on Netflix. It was really good. I loved it.
Well, thanks, Jana.
You're welcome.
This has been super fun. We're so glad that you tuned in. Remember,
Super glad.
we'll keep posting the schedule with book reviews, celebrity guests. I need to put up our I did not post our Flash review. We watched the Flash movie. Remember?
Oh yeah, remember we did the video?
Oh, how I forgot that we watched the Flash. Like, you know, Flash view. I was like, when did we watch the Flash?
Well, then it will be.
It'll be a surprise.
It'll
for me.
also be new to you. So
What did I even say?
that is coming. The Kind of Nerdy Girls episode that was recorded at PopCon
Last episode.
without me.
Yes.
Oh no, that's a proper recording.
KJ that we did.
And I love the fact that at that PopCon, there were 4 post-it notes along the table that said, Brandon hit record.
Every single microphone.
Yes.
And little.
Oh, so there were 5. Yes. Yes.
All for us.
I'm not editing it. Like, it's going to go up as is.
It was a great episode.
It was really
And we were so nice until the last, 90 seconds?
Yeah.
Where you finally begged on KJ for being too important to hang out with us.
He was hanging out
Say-
with Sean Gunner. So,
Yeah, Rooker. No, it was Sean Gunn.
That was my.
we were at the Rooker pit.
Yeah, you. Let's talk about that later.
Do you have the clips of Michael Rooker, like the one where he took my shoe that we can put on YouTube? Because I know we showed him in the show, but a lot of people
I got all those clips. All of the chaos that is Michael Rooker.
just put it all together and upload it.
Let's just call him Hurricane Rooker.
Where we do like a scheduling date.
Yeah.
Where we, like,
Right? Yes.
The thing about YouTube is that it's not like
The face space?
it's not like Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn, all the stuff where it's like, oh, if you're like posting too much, you've screwed up your algorithm and you need to do this. I mean,
Your
There-
mom.
like YouTube's like, put content on your page. Like,
I know, but like
Right.
I don't like if you're posting something at 7:00 on Wednesday. I don't want to post something at 7:00 on Wednesday because then
Yeah.
like, competing
Yeah.
or whatever.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
that's why I'll be like, okay, I'm done with this. When do you want me to put it up?
as I mean, like, honestly, like, as long as we have a little time to, promote it or just put it up. If you're following the YouTube channel, you've probably seen I'm putting up a lot more cat videos. I'm like, I wake up in the morning, I check out my memories, and I'm like, that's still funny or that's still cute.
That's
I'm
right.
going to put it on YouTube. So,
Yep.
yeah. So thank you guys. Yes.
One more funny thing.
One more thing.
One more thing.
Oh, and I got Leanne's dumb joke.
Okay. Yes.
We'll end on a dumb joke.
Okay.
No.
So I was going through my memories on Facebook, and yesterday I interviewed Charles Kelly, the author.
Yes.
He wrote that motorcycle
Not
book
the
series.
not the country musician that's
There's a
brothers.
country-
Yeah.
Kelly?
Josh Kelly's brother.
Oh, did you?
Yes. That's why you're like, I interviewed Charles Kelly, and I was like, excuse me?
Charles Kelly, the author.
Yeah.
He's from Indiana, by the way.
Nice.
I met him at Books and Brews like a couple years ago, and we just whatever. But a year ago today, I posted that video of when I was very aggressively reading puns because you didn't believe me. The motorcycle.
Yes. Yeah.
Some of my memories. I was like, this is hilarious. I literally just talked to him yesterday. That popped up on my feed today. I was like, oh man.
All right. Patches, it's like he's avoiding the
Yeah,
dumb
but-
joke.
Patches, we can rip, okay?
Patches, can you hear us, please?
Well, I
Thank
can.
you.
Well, I can. Well, it's not a matter if I can hear you; they can hear me the entire time.
Need you in the shot. It's important that we get your reaction.
Well, hold on. I just got done feeding the ducks for their last feeding of the night.
Yeah.
I apologize for those that heard me go out to the garage.
Oh my gosh, you keep forgetting.
And yes, the live mic of me, the squeaky
I just work here.
wood door and whatnot. So
All right. Well, Jonna, will you please take the camera and get Patches' face as we bring you this dumb joke? All right, Patches.
really,
Yep.
Here we go. Yeah.
Right here.
From executive producer Leanne.
Leanne.
She's
you know I do love you, but I hate them.
all right. Patches, she said this is a dumb joke, and today it really happened in her town. Dumb joke. Someone stole the tires off a police car. You know what, Patches? Boy, the police are tired of looking for the culprits.
Patch's new
Um,
Patch's new profile picture. That face.
um,
I'm gonna take a screenshot of that and make it your contact photo. You comment.
Leanne says that was not her joke. That was a friend's joke. Thank you very much, Leanne.
Leanne, I appreciate the effort. Thank you so much.
Thank you all for hanging out. This has been another That's Cooking with
I'm
Patches.
sorry, the award-winning What's Cooking with Patches and the Cats.
Thank you so much for joining us tomorrow night at 7 o'clock on the YouTube channel. We have the full interview, never released. Jack Osborne and Jason Mewes, who we had on the show last October. So it was a really good, it was a really fun, it was
They were
fun.
looking for Bigfoot.
It was fun. Yeah, they were looking for
so good.
Bigfoot.
Prepared for book club about 4th.
Yes, book club
Ready.
Fourth Wing is coming, my friends.
Coming to a YouTube near you. Sorry, Rebecca. You're